guys, it's Ange from Mummy Adds 2. Today we're doing a Cosmetic Capital haul with two $50 mystery bags for October. So these are our two $50 mystery bags. We're going to see whether they are worth the money, what products we get in them, and then as you can see, I have a bare face, so we're going to try and use some of these products to create some sort of look as well. If this is something that you might be interested in, then let's get into the video. Okay, so today we're going to go through both. I generally do one at a time, but I figured that we'll go through both of these bags, see what's in them, and then using all that makeup that's there, try and create a bit of a look. We'll do some swatches throughout the video as well and see what these products are like. The first bag that we're going to go through is the white $50 mystery bag. So let's take a look and see what we actually have today. The first product is the So Totally Clean Micellar Cleansing Water, which looks like this. Which for me, because this is what I do as an additional hobby and job, this is pretty good because I am putting makeup on all the time and I take it off, and I really want to make sure that I'm cleansing my skin very well. The next product that we have in this box is the Yes2 Tomatoes Clear Skin Detoxifying Charcoal Facial Wipes, which are these ones here. I think within these bags you generally get about 18 products, and the total value from the $50 is $250 or more. The next one is Hair Recipe Honey and Apricot Hair Food Mask. So this product here we have received in a couple of our monthly mystery bags. So our next product is Save Our Skin by Noxa, which is a skin tissue oil, which looks like this. And I think it is apparently supposed to help with scars and stretch marks. So there's a lot of beauty products in this one this month. We then have the Noxa hand cream in vanilla, which is boxed in a really pretty lilac or lavender coloured box. And let's have a smell of this. The hand creams are really good at this time, considering that we're always washing our hands, drying them out. So having a really nice hand cream can be quite beneficial for all of us. So this is the cream. It's not overly thick, it's quite thin actually. It has a really light fragrance of that vanilla, so it's not overpowering, whereas we know that some vanilla fragrances can be quite strong. So this is really nice. It's actually made the skin on my hand feel really nice and soft, so I think that this will be really nice. It's a nice brand in Noxa. Next product is another a soothing facial toner from Simple. Then we have Goat's Milk and Manuka Honey Moisturising Cream from Australian Creams, which looks like this one. All these jars and all these containers tend to come with an extra bit of plastic wrapped around, so that way they don't leak. This month I did receive one of my products, the NYX Dewy Finishing Spray, and it was wrapped in a plastic bag, but it had leaked, so there's only a little bit left of this. But this was one of those free gifts, and unfortunately these things tend to happen at times, so it's the one time that I've had any issues with these products. Fruity Beauty Beauty Charm Lip Kit. So this is a key ring. This is actually really cute. This is a key ring with 3 lip glosses by the looks of it, so that is really, really sweet. Limited edition collection. So this is the key ring, and then your lips. Let's see if these are, oh, they're a bit sticky, if they're lip glosses or they do look like a lip gloss. I'll just put them on my hand and then I will show you the colours that we have here. It's actually really nice to have the 3 here, and actually quite handy to have this on your keychain to just do any touch-ups, or if you need to just moisturise your lips a little bit. I actually think this is a really sweet idea. They're definitely gloss. They're not very opaque at all. Just that tint of colour with the 3 of those. But very nice. Dip in here. Oh, here we go. Is the new Dare to Wear Deep Cleansing Pore Strips. So we received 10 pore strips. These make me nervous. I remember years ago when you used to have the charcoal ones or the black ones and you'd put them on the nose, and because we all have very fine hair unless we're doing the shave, it hurts. So I'm going to give these a go because I do have a lot of enlarged pores, and they may help me somewhat, but we'll see. Hopefully these ones don't hurt as much as previous brands that I have tried. We then have a another Yes to Tomatoes brand, which is the bubbling paper mask to help acne fighting, which looks like this. I do enjoy a bit of skincare. I do enjoy the masks. I do use a mask maybe at least once a week. I'm 40. I'm not young anymore. My skin's starting to get very loose. It's starting to droop a little bit. I have the hooded eyes. I need a little bit of maintenance. I need a lot of maintenance. The next product from here is the Miko Beauty eyeshadow palette trend collection. This looks really pretty, the color scheme in this, and the colors show up. There's quite a lot of shimmers in there. There's a couple of mattes. So looks like there's only 2 mattes in here, and then the rest are shimmers. And then it looks like there's a satin as well. I'll do a swatch of a couple of these. Not too bad. I don't think they're coming up as well as what on my arm as I'm swatching them as they did on my fingers. You can see on my fingers that there's quite a lot of shine and sheen, whereas on my arm it's not really showing up as well. So I think the transfer over is going to be interesting if we use this one on our eyes, and we'll see how it actually performs. But I do really like the colors in that. I like the way that it's set up, and hopefully that product is pretty decent. We then have the Master Precise Skinny Maybelline Sharp Brown Eyebrow Pencil. I know that we did receive one of these in a previous box, but I'm not sure if it was actually this color. The color that we had received was a little too dark for me. I didn't mind the product itself, but the color wasn't necessarily right. It was way too dark. So if I can get into this and we can take a look and see what color this is, if it's going to be more suitable for my skin. The product, as I said, the product itself, really, really good. The pigment in it and payoff is beautiful, fantastic, but you obviously need the right color. If it's too dark, no one's happy. And I do find that the wind up on these can get a little bit stuck. However, at times it's, I think that's actually the same color, and I think that's going to probably be too dark. So we have the Maybelline New York Master Strobing Stick. We have received quite a few of these in our boxes, but this one is a different color, and this is in 100 Clair Iridescent Light Clair. Okay, so this is what it looks like here, and these are generally your highlighters, and they're generally quite pretty. See, that's got more of a pinky sheen to that one. It's quite pretty actually. Then we have the Superstay Matte Ink Maybelline New York in Composer, which is this product here. I actually used one of these for work the other day in a different color, and I really enjoy the applicator, the doe foot applicator in these ones. It allows for a really good precision of application on the lips, and the formula is not bad. I like it. It doesn't dry down really, really quickly though, so it did seem a little bit sticky on my lips. Not much, but just a little bit sticky on the lips for quite a while. It did stay all day though. Even when I ate, it didn't seem to budge too much. So it's not a bad product. I do really like the color payoffs with these. That one is a really nice deep plum color, so that might be really nice for today's look. It's the 100% first ingredient Juice As. What brand is this? Oh, the Maui Moisture Heal and Hydrate Shea Butter Conditioner and Shampoo. So that's a nice little trial size. So that will give you probably a good, depending on how long and thick your hair is, it will give you at least a good 2-3 washes perhaps, to see whether this is something that you like. A L'Oreal Paris Le Petit palette. We do receive quite a few of these, but they're all different. I haven't received any repeats at the moment color wise. So let's take a look at this one. This one is in shade 02 Nudist. And it looks like this. The colour scheme's actually quite nice, actually. It's got the, I would say, more of a brownie brick red with some more neutral colours. There's no mattes in this collection, but it is really nice. They actually look very velvety. And then, okay. Yep. Oh, that is really pretty. Okay, the colour payoff of those colours and the sheen in them is absolutely beautiful. And we have one more piece to go. I did pull out another micellar water from one of these bags. I'm not sure which one. So just keeping in mind that there was another micellar water that actually belongs in one of these. So the last product that we have is the Make Up Your World Miss Sporty, and it is in 117 Candy. So it is more of a blue. I wouldn't say it's a sky blue. It's a little bit off that. It's a more of a, it leans more grey blue than anything. So let's take a swatch of this one as well. So you can see it on the finger and then on, okay. Remembering my hand's a little bit wet, so that might have actually transferred a little bit better as well on the hand. But that is really pretty, that colour. Nice, and it's got that little bit of a sheen to it as well. So that is the end of our white mystery bag, and we're just going to sit that one down there, and we're going to get straight into the black, and then we'll go on to our look. So our first product in our black bag is the Milk Revitalizing Body Lotion with black pepper and caffeine, shea butter and avocado oil. This is actually really, really big. We then have the CoverGirl True Blend Contour Palette, which has, by the looks of it, all creams. This is it here. So we have some contour, maybe. It's extremely light. Hopefully it can be buildable. So we've got a highlighter there, we've got our bronzer, but I'm not really sure whether, this is going to work for me. So that one will be interesting. I'm not convinced. We'll see. Okay, oh, this is different. So we have a Miss Sporty Designer all-in-one eye palette in metallics, and it is in the color 300. So this has 4 eyeshadows. It has an illuminator, a gel liner, as well as a primer base. So it's it literally is an all-in-one compact. This would be really good to, take with you traveling if the color stories suit you. So all of these are creams, and as I said, you've got your highlighter, your base, as well as your eyeliner, and then you have your shadows, which are all shimmer shades as well. They're all taupey greys. So let's take a look at the formula on these ones, the 3 here. Okay, so they tend to have a really good payoff as well. So we've got a lot of eyeshadow palettes in today's haul. So I'm not sure which direction I want to go in. We then have a Manicure Kabuki brush, which has the lid as well. I like in the Kabuki brushes. If they're firm enough for me, I really enjoy using that for my foundation and then come in with my Beauty Blender after and pat that in. So this is really nice, a really nice addition to this pack. The next thing that we have is the Miko Beauty again, and it is it's the same brand that I messed up in the first box. It is a Fruity Beauty 2-in-1 lip treatment in apple. So it's like a gloss. So this is what it looks like. I have no idea why I just try to smell that without the lid. With the lid on, I should say. Oh, okay. So the gloss on that is nice. It is thick, but it doesn't feel sticky at all, actually. It does just feel really, really moisturizing. Okay, that could be really nice throughout the day, or when you just need that little bit of extra. So our next one is a L'Oreal Paris Polish, which is in the color 116 Cafe de Nuit. I think I said that right, which is more of a light tan beige color. It's quite pretty. Miko Beauty Liquid Glow Skin Perfector. So this is a highlighter, a liquid highlighter. It comes in the packet like this. Let's take it out and see what shade highlighter this one is. We can get a bit of an idea whether we're going to use this one today or one of the others that we have already unboxed. Okay, so I just opened that and the lid came completely off. Busted. I'm not even sure that I'm going to, it's not even going to stay. I can't even do it back up. Let's have a look. Oh, and that is such a pity. Look at this. That highlighter is stunning. I wonder if I can, I'm going to try and find a little container that I can pour this in. Just a little container. And keep that, because that is beautiful. This is in Sunkissed. I'm a little bit disappointed that it came like this. We then have a Miko Beauty Big Lash Maximum Volume Mascara, which looks like this one. And this one claims to give you instant volume, big curls, no clumps, and supposed to give you up to 8 times the volume on these. Oh wow, look how big this brush is. That is a massive brush. Massive brush. Look at this. To my eye. Miko Beauty again. So these boxes are all Miko Beauty heavy. Our last few months have been different brands. So we've had boxes that have been really Physician Formula heavy, then a lot of other brands as well. So it's nice. It's nice to get a different variety, to try different brands and see whether they're what you like and if you want to repurchase more of those products. So this one is the Big Beauty Love Best Friends Forever lip gloss set. So you get 2. They're both the same. I don't think we really need to open this. I'm going to assume it's just going to give you a light sheen of color and probably the same sort of formula as the lip conditioner. We then have the twin pack of Blistex 5-way lip protection. So 2 lip balms. Looks like this once it's out of the box. And looks to be quite a fine tip felt liner. Let's have a look. Okay, that is really nice. The black in that's quite nice. Hopefully it doesn't look like it's going to feather on my hand there, but that line is quite precise. So that might be really nice for someone that isn't necessarily the best at liner. That could work for me quite well. Okay, once again we have another Botanicals L'Oreal Paris Geranium Radiance Remedy Mask. We've received quite a few of these masks, but they are all different. So each month I have received a hair mask. I generally put these in for my giveaways, which this will most likely go in. So I'm going to sit that over this way. Okay, so we have a NYX Dewy Finish setting spray. This is nice because I wanted to try this, and as I said, one of the free gifts that we did receive was another one of these, and it's half empty. So if this is really nice, at least I am able to have a little bit more and be able to use that. We have the Revlon Berry Smoothie lipstick, which looks like this. I would say that's more of a pinky toned lip gloss. It's not really, I couldn't say that it's not opaque. Like, you have to really build this up to get a decent color payoff. We have 3 more products. So the next one is a Snake Detoxifying Skin Physics Oxygen Bubble Mask. I love the feel of these bubble masks. I gotta be honest, I do. I like the feel of them. It feels like it's working. I don't know if it actually is, but when it bubbles up on your skin, it feels like it's working. We then have another Make Up Your World Miss Sporty eyeshadow, which is in a very pretty lilac color, which is called 105 Motion. Let's have a look at how this one swatches on the hand. Okay, super pretty. That's really cute. Very violety, quite light, more of a pastel color, which could be really, really pretty on the eye as well. It does have that sheen once again. All those Miss Sporty, all these Miss Sporty little compacts tend to be quite sheeny, the ones that we have been receiving anyway. And then our last product is the Face Studio Prime Hydrating Primer, which is good. Obviously, we did not receive any foundations. It's generally the case. Foundation is a very personal choice. It's hard. How they're going to match us unless we're specifically asked to choose our colors. So what I'm going to do is I am going to use a drugstore brand foundation, and we will use the Skin Renew designer brands. This one is in light sand. I did get this at the drugstore. I got it at the chemist here in Australia, and it cost me around $20, I think. I'd like to say 20. So that was all our products that we received in this month's $50 mystery bags from Cosmetic Capital. There's a lot of skincare. It's a little bit skincare heavy in regards to all the micellar water and the wipes and the masks, but I actually like that. None of the other months have been like that, so to have a month here and there where we're adding a little bit more, I'm okay with it. I mean, some people mightn't be. I think that these boxes are definitely worth it. I've said that numerous times. I'm not overly happy with the fact that the last 2 boxes I've had a couple of little misdemeanors with some of my products. So I'm just going to go clean up, pull out all the makeup that we have received, and I'll be right back and we'll get this look started. Hey guys, so we're back and we're going to start with the Face Studio Prime. We'll see what this one is like. We'll add this to our face. Okay, so it's a white cream. It's quite thick by the feels of it. Okay, it doesn't have that silicone-y feel, which is quite nice on the skin. It definitely does feel hydrating. That feels quite nice on the skin. Just a little bit more. I tend to go a little bit overboard, I know, when it comes to primer, particularly hydrating ones. My skin needs a little bit more nourishment at the moment, and as you can see, as I'm putting that on, my skin's going a little bit red. Primer feels quite nice. It's a little bit tacky on the skin, which is good, which means that foundation and makeup should stick to that pretty well. So as I said, we didn't receive any foundation. We generally don't. It's a typical thing. So we are going to go in with the designer brands. We're going to go in with the Juvia's Place Top Foundation J2 Flat Top. Just put a little bit on there. I'm just going to add it where I want it. And then blend. I have used it a couple of times. I did want to use it quite a few more times to really see what I thought of it, but at the moment I don't mind it. It's not a bad foundation, particularly for mature skin. It's hard to find foundation for mature skin that doesn't really sink into those fine lines. So let's just blend that in. I also do find that this foundation is quite buildable as well. So as you can see, it's not completely full. I would say probably more of a medium to full coverage, but if you added more, then you would be able to build that up to more of a fuller coverage. We also didn't receive a concealer, so we're going to go in once again with another drugstore brand, which is the L'Oreal Infallible. This color this one I know is a little bit too light for me. Put a little bit here and here. Obviously the dark circles under my eyes are beyond. So the reason why I put it just here, as you can see here and here, it creates that little bit more of a lift for my face. We're going to do the eyebrows. I'm just going to start them, then I'll go offline and, well, I'll go off video and finish them. It's a little bit difficult for me to do that while I'm talking. I'm not going to use this pencil. As I said, we have used this before, but what I am going to use is from this Miss Sporty designer brand. We're going to use the gel liner and see if that actually works on the eyebrow there. Let's give it a little feel. We're going to use it more as a pomade. So we're going to go in with one of the Morphe double-ended brushes. It's quite fine. Okay, so the eyebrows are done. A little bit too dark for me, but once everything's on, I think it'll blend in pretty well. Won't be too big of an issue this time around. So we're going to go in with the CoverGirl to contour my face a little bit. And we're just going to use this middle shade and see how it works. And I'm going to put that on a brush. I'm just a little bit of product if it's going to come off. I don't even know if it's coming on that brush. And carve out my cheekbones a little bit. Okay, so that color is a little on the cool tone, which I don't mind for contour. I actually prefer cool tone shades for contouring, and I'm just going to put that up here. And a little bit here. And then we're going to blend that out. Okay, so that formula doesn't seem to have pulled up any of my foundation at all, but it's probably not, I wouldn't say that it is my favorite formula at all in regards to contouring. We received 3 palettes. We received the Miko Beauty, which is our brights. We've received our designer brands, Miss Sporty, the L'Oreal Paris. So I think that we might go in with actually the L'Oreal Paris today, because I do have another video to film, which is the Shein haul, Shein clothing haul. So if you're looking forward to watching that one, then make sure that you subscribe and that you hit the like button and notifications so you're aware of when my new videos actually come up. So we're not going to do anything overly exaggerated today. It's going to be more of a muted, natural look. I think we're going to start off, we'll go in with this top color for our crease to start with. As I said, all these are quite satin finishes, they're quite sheeny. I'm going to have my mirror here I'm just going to look up a little bit, or down I should say, and just put that in that crease. We are going to go in now with the second shade and try that one. There is quite a lot of fallout in this pan. Well, not so much fallout. I'm not getting anything down here actually. It's just quite dusty. If you can see that when I am coming in to get my color. And so I've just brought you in a little bit closer so you can see the eyes as I'm doing them. We're now going to go back in with that crease with the darkest shade here it's more of a khaki color, and we're going to use the same brush again. The fallout on that one looks pretty hectic, so we'll dust it off a little bit and then back in, but a little bit more precisely in that crease. So the colours in this palette at the moment, for what they are, they're quite nice. They don't have a huge amount of pigment, but I don't think that this palette actually is expecting to be that. I think it's more a muted palette in regards to what it is offering. As I said, you can see the fact that there is quite a lot of, it is picking up quite a lot of dust in the pan. We are going to go in with a few more of these colours and then I'll be back with the final look. Hi guys, so I'm back after I've just applied the eyeshadow with my opinions on this palette. I do like the shimmer shades in here. I am not a fan of this berry red colour. It took so much to build up. The fallout was everywhere on my face. Not happy with that at all. I do like this more khaki colour, and these two shades are quite pretty and really went on the lid quite nicely. However, not my favourite either. Not my favourite formula. I'm not sure whether I would go back to this. I would use these two colours again, and these two aren't too bad as well, but I'm disappointed in this red. I'm disappointed because it should have been what was making this eye look pop, and it's actually just really kind of destroyed the look, to be honest. So I'm going to go and use the liner. You all know that I can't do that on video because I suck, and it's going to take me probably 20 minutes at least to get it done. And I'll finish off this eye look and I will come back and give you my opinion on what this one is like as well. Hey guys, so I'm back and I've just done the eyeliner. In regards to the Miko Beauty eyeliner, I don't mind it. It is a little bit dry, so it was a little bit difficult to go over this shadow, but it did allow me to get quite a precise line. I'll come up. I didn't give myself too much of a huge flick today, just a nice gentle one, as this is more of a more subtle look for our eyes today. I am going to go in with the mascara now, and then we'll make the decision whether we want to put on a pair of lashes for today. We might do that, make that decision at the end after our look is completed. So we are going in with the Big Lash Full Volume Mascara, which had the massive wand, and we're going to put this on and see whether it actually does what it claims to do. I would say that it is giving me a little bit of length. I wouldn't say that it's actually giving me much volume though. So it does feel like a pretty dry formula, which I don't mind. I'm just not sure whether I'm a fan of this brush, to be honest. It's quite big, it's quite clunky. So we're just going to go in with our highlight, which is this one, our Maybelline Strobing. And I think what we might do is we're just going to dab that onto our highest points and then blend that in. That's pretty. Now I've only just applied a little bit there, and now let's just see if that blends nicely in with the skin. The pink highlight isn't necessarily what we're looking for with this look, but with our cosmetic capital mystery box hauls, nothing's very seamless, is it? Okay, no, I like that. I do really like that one. That's quite nice, quite pretty. It's giving quite a natural glow to the skin. And I might put a little bit on the finger and just go in and deepen that a little bit. I want a bit more of a blinding glow to my skin today because it is more of a natural eye look and we need something just to lift everything up a little bit. A little bit over the Cupid's bow. That's cute. That's worth it. And we might go a little bit up here. Now you could apply this with a brush, but fingers are our best tools. We always have our fingers. Majority of us always have our fingers, and sometimes they work better than anything else. Okay, I think that looks coming together. It's coming together quite nicely. I do think I'm going to add just a little bit more blush just to warm up, just to give that skin a little bit more pizzazz. And I might actually bring in a little bit of this shimmer blush as well this time. Okay, that's nice. That's better. Is we didn't get too many choices for lipsticks in this box. We did get the Revlon, we got the Maybelline, and we got a few glosses as well. So I think we might go in with this one. So we're going to go in with the Maybelline in Composer, and it is quite a dark lip, so this is why it should balance out quite nicely with the more natural nude looking eye. But I am going to line my lips, and I know that we didn't receive a lip liner, so I'm going to use a lip liner that I received from the October mystery boxes, which was the Model Co lip liner, and it's basically a very light nude, and it just allows you to overline if you want to overline. And then I'll go in with the matte ink. It's very dark. I'm not sure it's actually going to go with what we're trying to achieve today, but we will see. That's with one. And I do think we need to go back in again because it is a little bit patchy, but that's the name of this color, I think, to be honest. These darker ones can tend to get a little bit patchy and not necessarily lay down the way that you want them the first time around. So we're just going to give that a couple of seconds to set on my lips, and then we're going to come back in and go again. The color is beautiful. It is a really deep berry, like bordering on blackberry, to be honest. I'm finding when I rub my lips together, however, it is leaving a cast on my lips, so be aware of that when you're applying this color. I did say at the beginning of this video that I have used this brand of lip before, and I've worn it to work a couple of times this week, if I'm honest. It is a matte lip. It does last pretty well, but it takes a while for this to dry down. It's actually quite sticky on my lips at the moment, so if you can see that, there's a bit of pullback. If I'm honest, this color is absolutely stunning and it'd be perfect for fall. Unfortunately, here it's summer, but I do like this overall look. I think it actually has come together quite nicely. There were a few products that I absolutely loved and a few products that I just was not a fan of. We have one more step left, and then we will come back in and discuss some of these products. So we have the NYX Dewy Finish setting spray. We're going to set our face, see what this is like. Okay. Smother that, and I like to pat mine in because I think it just settles everything nicely. And I don't know if this is the correct way, but for me it tends to work because I do have the lines, the wrinkles and fine lines. It's not just one or the other. This helps to set it in place without having all that, well, all those issues with my makeup settling into those fine lines before I've even set it. Okay guys, so this is our finished look from today with our two unboxings of the Cosmetic Capital mystery boxes for $50 each. My opinions, once again, I'm happy with them. There's a few products there that I wasn't overly happy with, particularly the broken one and the fact that this NYX setting spray had pretty much emptied, but it happens. Unfortunately, the Posts isn't the most gentle people in the world. This looks really cute. This lipstick, I love the formula once it dries down properly. I don't like the way that it feels on my lips when it's drying, and it takes quite a while. It actually feels quite drying on my lips and sticky. I really like the strobing stick, so the Maybelline Master Strobing Stick Highlighter. I think that's given me a beautiful glow without blinding everyone. It's more natural and sinks into the skin quite nicely. Products that I didn't necessarily like. I didn't necessarily like the... This is a pass for me. I like a lot of these shades. A lot of them were quite buildable. I did not like the berry red here. I didn't find that it picked up in regards to the pigment of the color. I didn't find that it actually blended well, and the fallout was pretty hectic. So this is a pass. It's not a huge success, but I will use some of those colors in here. Again, the sheen on these are really quite pretty, and I am happy with the final outlook with this look. And guys, so as I said, if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like and comment. It does help the channel if you do that. We would love to have you join the family and subscribe, and perhaps tick those notifications so you know when we are releasing a new video. I hope you all have a beautiful, beautiful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.